Hi people, how you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Today we will be talking about a very interesting subject, very unusual one called Mondegreen. I don't know if you have ever heard about this term, but we will discuss this in our class. Of course, first of all, before watching the class, you already know what to do. Okay, so let's start it. To talk about Mondegreen, we have to pull back a little bit to talk about language skills. And we have to divide them into two main areas. So you have skills like reading and listening. They are related to input. You are getting information. Whilst writing and speaking is related to output. You are producing information. And you can see in the image this division. And the question I make to you is, what is your strongest language skills and your weakest language skills? So, just tell us. Okay, talking about Mondegreen, we have to go to one specific skill, that is listening skills. And the act of listening involves complex affective, cognitive, and behavioral processes. So listening is not just related to the ears, it's related to many things other than just the ears. And in the image here we have the Pink Panther. It's a movie, it's a frame of this movie where the character is trying to pronounce the word hamburger. But he has a lot of difficulties to pronounce this word because he's French. And for him, this word sounds very weird to pronounce. And he tries many times and he never gets it. And it shows how it's difficult to deal with other language, to listen to it and to speak on that language. Talking about Mondegreen, we also have to talk about homographs and homophones. Homographs are words that has the same spelling but different meanings. For example, we have the word does, that is the female of the deer. Deer is an animal. And does is the verb to do for the third person in the singular in the present. These are homographs, but homophones sound the same but have different meanings. We have here is the possibility, the capacity of using your ears, and here this place related to a specific place. And in the image we have the cover of the biography of Steven Tyler, who is a singer for a famous band named Aerosmith. And Aerosmith is a word that can be considered a homophone. And my question to you is that, what is the word that is homophone to Aerosmith, the name of the band? Going further in our studies of Mondegreen, we have also to talk about pun. What is a pun? So, it is a form of wordplay that exploits multiple meanings of a term or similar sounding words. Sometimes it's used for humorous or rhetorical effect. Here we have an example. It's the cover of the book Rest in Peace. Then it's also the name of a record for the band Megadeth. And Rest in Peace is a pun on a very famous expression. And I would like you to tell me what expression Rest in Peace is a pun of. As we got all this previous information before, now I can tell you what a mondegreen is. Mondegreen is a mishearing or misinterpretation of a phrase as a result of near homophony. So similar sounds can be used to do the mondegreen. And here we have an example of a mondegreen. There is this band, as you can see in the image, called Shocking Blue. They have a song called Venus, and some people listen, the chorus of the song, they say, I'm your Venus, but some people hear, I'm your penis. So sometimes people listen what they want to listen, and it happens a lot when we deal with mondegreen, and this is one of the cases. Another great example of a mondegreen is Jimi Hendrix's Purple Haze. In this song, there is a line where he said, excuse me while I kiss the sky. So, kiss the sky. But some people listen, excuse me while I kiss this guy. And this is a very interesting example because in some concerts, Jimi Hendrix used to sing the mondegreen version. And when he sings this part, he used to point out the drummer Mitch Mitchell. So kind of making a joke about the mondegreen version. And it's really interesting because he was doing this in the late 60s, where the discussion about sexuality, androgyny, all these things, they were in the current lives of people. And it was interesting that Jimi Hendrix used this in his concerts too. So mondegreen can also be used to make things smoother and funnier, as Jimi Hendrix did with this line in the song. Hi people, how are you doing? Today, in our activity, I have a question to you. In our class, we were talking about mondegreen, right? Remember it? So, my question is, have you ever heard a mondegreen? And describe to me, how did you hear the mondegreen, and how is the real lyric? Right? You can choose, it can be in English, it can be in Brazilian Portuguese, it can be in Spanish, whatever, but show me this experience, right? The second question is for those ones who did not have experience as a mondegreen in their lives. Oh people, come on, this happens, right? You have to tell me, why do people listen to songs wrongly, right? So, this is it for today. Bring up the music, boys!